Nigeria raises $2.2 billion from latest Eurobond auction. National Agency for Food and Drug Administration and Control (NAFDAC) uncovers fake alcohol site in Lagos. Destroys 30 million naira worth of products. Plus, oil prices trade in tight range ahead of OPEC Plus meeting. The program is Business Express, reaching you from Abuja, Nigeria's capital. I am Nneka Oko. The Port Harcourt Refinery, one of Nigeria's oldest and largest refineries, has been in the spotlight lately. After a shutdown in March 2019 for repairs, the refinery commenced production last Tuesday, sparking a mix of excitement and skepticism. With a refining capacity of 210,000 barrels per day, the refinery's restart is expected to have a significant impact on Nigeria's energy landscape. Joining us live via Zoom from Port Harcourt to provide an update and share his perspective on pricing and supply concerns is Billy Gillis-Harry, National President of the Petroleum Products Retail Outlets Owners Association of Nigeria, Petron. Always a pleasure to have you on the program, Dr. Billy Gillis-Harry.
Good morning. Thank you for having me here. Good morning.
Great. I understand the Port Harcourt Refinery recently reduced operations to facilitate some upgrades. Given that you have been following up on the rejuvenation of the refinery, can you walk us through what's happening on the ground?
Well, this matter, I think, is really overflowed in the public space. But I will not get tired in talking about the exact realities of what happened. On Tuesday last week, we were all at the Port Harcourt depot to witness the commercial rolling out of loading of products that have been refined in that refinery in Port Harcourt. It was very exciting times. It was very joyful to see the refinery bounce back to life after so many years of not being active. So the refinery, to our knowledge, is working very well. It's producing, and products are being loaded from there. We, Petron retail outlet owners, are also already applying for products to start loading from both the PDOs and the Port Harcourt Refinery depot.
Okay, it's been reported that tanker drivers have been a kind of slow in turning up for loading at the refinery. What's behind this turnout, this low turnout, if it's true? And how is the facility, in your assessment, managing the distribution of petroleum products?
Well, it's beginning days. It's beginning days. So, the slowness of activities is expected. It's not it's not going to be just a one bang. You don't start a refinery and then everything starts working. Refinery is already producing and is producing every day, to my knowledge, and load product is ready there for loading. But also, we have to go through the process of ensuring that we are adequately provisioned for. Our applications are processed and approved by NNPC before we get to the depot to load. So this is going to take a little bit of time. Some media houses have called me to ask me why we are not loading, and I've explained that we are already putting in our application or a request. And once those applications are approved, payments are done, then we're going to start loading. But don't forget that the cost of loading one, truck is very expensive, and it's not such an easy amount for everybody to just, raise. So that again is also going to pose a challenge. So if you remember, we had called on the president to intervene in providing 100 billion intervention fund for the downstream operations. So this will also help us in ensuring that we're able to deliver services to Nigerians. And everything is normal. Refinery is producing, product is being stocked up, and shortly retail outlet owners will also be patronizing those products.
There is this controversy surrounding the price of petrol from Port Harcourt Refinery, and I asked whether you can confirm or deny the claim that petrol is being sold at 1,030 naira per litre, and if not, what is the actual price?
Well, let me clearly state that, NNPC is competent and capable of announcing prices for their business. As retail outlet owners, we have a consistent and validated line of communication. And NNPC has indeed told us, the reduction of prices. And as I speak to you today, there's even a further reduction. And NNPC is capable of making those announcements. It is not our place as retail outlet owners to be announcing the business of the business prices or inputs of another business. But I can tell you that petroleum product today at the NNPC portal is less than 1,030 naira. So that much I can tell you. But as for the actual price of what is being sold, NNPC will be competent to make that announcement. But I think it's better days for Nigerians, because at the end of the day, it is a buyer's market, and the seller and buyer must agree. So NNPC is responding. All the refineries, I believe, are all responding to the vagaries and the needs of the market. And so you are seeing prices tumbling down, and we are hoping as retail outlets owners that we'll get a good price so we can be able to also sell to our patrons at an affordable price and ensure, that Nigeria's economy keeps growing.
That's great. Now, how is the refinery ensuring that its products meet international standards and any need for recertification?
Well, in my knowledge, to my knowledge, there is no petroleum product in Nigeria that will not be put through the crucibles of NMDPRO's, credibility and quality tests. And those tests are all internationally renowned and accepted. So I believe that NNPC's products will not be rolled out without NMDPRO approving the quality. So it will meet the standard that's approved across the world, especially whatever that's approved for Nigeria to be used. So that product is good, to my knowledge, and I saw it, I smelt it, I understand what petrol product looks like and what it should smell like and what kind of experiments I can even do personally and physically to be able to know that this petroleum product is a good one. And that is what we found in Port Harcourt Depot.
Okay, I'm interested in hearing your thoughts on how to sustain the refinery's operations and ensure its long-term viability given the country's history of refinery management challenges.
Well, Petron has in several times intervened, that private sector should be very deeply involved in the management and the progress of the refinery. And we as an association, knowing that we have the capacity of those who can take the product, have also offered to be part of the team that can take over these refineries and manage them. So we support the idea when the federal government came up with the policy of privatizing the refineries. We do encourage that, but we are saying, please contact the grassroots players, which are the Memans of Nigeria, the DAPMans, the HIPMans, the Petrons, and other organizations that have interest to make sure that the refinery is efficiently run and is successful.
All right, product theft and diversion have been persistent issues in Nigeria's downstream sector. How is the refinery addressing these challenges, and what measures are in place to prevent them?
Well, certainly I will not know how the refinery is working or planning what they're doing, but I can tell you what Petron is doing. Petron started the campaign of anti-theft and anti-hijacking and anti-smuggling about 3 years ago. We developed a local technology. Now we have upgraded that technology to what we call Primus. Primus will certainly do that work for the benefit of the whole country. Our technology will track products. It will also track theft. It will also discourage hijacking or smuggling, because it is mechanically, digitally controlled device that we can be able to use to track every product that's coming out, and also ensure that nobody can take the product and discharge it without authorization. So we hope that the government will take notice of Primus. It is homegrown technology with our American partners, and we believe that it's going to be very successful in discouraging smuggling and theft of petroleum tankers.
Well, Dr. Billy Gillis Harry, National President of the Petroleum Products Retail Outlets Owners Association of Nigeria, Petron. Thank you very much for joining us on the program this morning.
Thank you so much. Thank you for having Petron.